Hey guys, I want to kick off this lesson by talking about how to paraphrase information that you find in research articles. You'll notice that this is broken apart into 3 sections, and when you combine it together, you will end up with one sentence combining all 3 areas, and I'll show you how to do that. The first area is your according to. That is your source. So the who did your article come from, who wrote it, where it came from, as in the publisher, those types of items. The next one is your source. Those are your source verbs. So what did your source do? They write, illustrate, note, observe, state, report, and claim. And you can always add to that list if you find a verb that better fits what you're trying to say. The last category is paraphrased fact. Remember, when you paraphrase, you're not using quoted information, you're putting it into your own words. When you put things into your own words, you want to refrain from using the keywords that the author used. When I'm paraphrasing something, if I was looking at information in an article, I would read something and then either cover it up or look away so that I'm trying to use my own words and not theirs. The first example I'm going to give you comes from the text that you're going to be reading today, called Truth in Advertising by Stephanie Clifford. The first paragraph says, Pizza Hut calls itself America's favorite pizza. Bounty pitches its paper towels as the quicker picker-upper. Clearasil promises its new acne product visibly reduces redness and pimple size in as little as 4 hours. Should you believe any of this? Now we're going to come over here to this box and we're going to paraphrase the information. So the first thing we want to look at according to our paraphrasing notes is the source, according to who said this information. We can use a lot of different things. We could use our author's name, we could use the title of the article, we could use the publisher's name, or we can encompass what is being talked about. So in this particular example, we're going to use our according to as companies. And like I said, there's no right or wrong answer on this. It's just what you choose to write. So my source, companies, for my source verb, I'm going to say makes claims. And then I'm going to think, okay, what are they trying to do in this particular paragraph, these companies? And I'm going to say, companies make claims about their products in the media. So I can make a complete sentence. And then I'm going to ask the question, are they credible? So this does not have to be in just one sentence. You can add another sentence or a question because that's part of what this paragraph was asking. Should we believe this information? Let's practice one more time using paragraph number 2. A lot of advertising uses slogans that aren't necessarily meant to be taken literally, but now even some companies are admitting you shouldn't believe everything you see, at least in their competitors' ads. In fact, using laws designed to protect consumers from deceptive advertising, an increasing number of companies are suing each other, claiming that false advertising by a competitor is hurting their sales. So on the last paragraph, we used companies as our sources. Again, we have a lot of different options on this. I'm going to go ahead and say, let's say our author. The author states that companies are now suing each other over statements they claim are false in their competitors' ads. Oop, my little spelling error, sorry. Alright, so my source, the author, my source verb, states, and then I added in my paraphrased information. If you have any questions, make sure you come and see me.